let's say soon we have a midterm exam. So I suppose you prefer to take the exam 2 times. So therefore I decided to give you some replacement about the choice. So you will now be required to prepare a short research report and turn it in due date. The topic will be the constitutional authority of administrative agency. The length of a page will range 3 to 6 pages in A4 form, shape. And the due date will be May 15th. You're turning on hands in my office or in class hours, or you'll be used the mailbox located in 6th floor of this low building. So you find the box indicated in my name, Kim Gi-yeon. For the importance of the information, I will conform in Korean language. 헌법적 근거, 행정기관의 헌법적 근거예요. 지금 A4 용지로 3페이지에서 6페이지까지. 그리고 이게 대단해요. 5월 15일 6층 메일박스. 영어로 해도 되고요.
행정기관의 헌법적
행정권의 헌법적 근거. Any question?
영어로 하든지 한국어로 하든지 그 점수에는 상관없는 거예요?
Yeah. So, there's no distinction between 2 options. You can use Korean or English. It's very fair if on linguistic concern.
그게 이게 우리나라 행정기관 헌법적으로 그랬었나요? 미국의
네, 추상적인 얘기니까 어느 정도 듣을 수가 없어요. 네, 미국 거를 보면 이론적으로 써도 좋고 한국 경우로 써도 좋고. So how have you enjoyed the event this morning? Some special lecture about the trend of the job market and also job prospect of a college graduates should be helpful It would be one important factor to assess the modern universities, and the grant or financial assistance from the government will be based on many factors, and one important factor is the employment rate of a college graduates at around near it has a completion of studies, so 6 months, and also the workplace should be qualified to subscribe to public health insurance. The scope of limited, so we have to choose some socially recognizable employer. And that will correspond with its quality job, and actually now many poorly managed status will be one issue of social contention. So, unemployment rate would give us a significant indication about national economy, how it could function about private persons or others. However, the quality, for example, we have some intense disagreement about regular jobs and contingent status of workers. Actually, the framework will be private, and you will see also the system mainstream in the United States, employment at will, and the contribution of workers would be principal factor. The social approach would be less merited on behalf of employers. In any case, the university and society, and also nationwide concern involving governmental authority, will now make the intense focus about unemployment problems, particularly involving the recent college graduates. So the factor would not be educational in many aspects. Of course, it could speak for the competence of university in terms of its quality of education, professional knowledge or technical education will determine its success or failure. So some of factors we can depend on in assessing the university. However, it could not say, it should not say anything. That was not the case recently. Felt in many some people might be affected and should be a focus in any way. Okay, what is our topic in this class? Now, I like to address some rest of issues and that in the previous class. That for example, let us consider some specific policy area in terms of a government, the transition of presidents. Actually, it is a very important incident when you serve the bureaucracies or Korean government executive. President would be new and might be sworn in to his office with new policy packages. He may make scope of promises to the Korean nation, for example. The typical controversy now in tension, conflict between two major parties, or the extent of a political parties to intervene in the election. Local election will now in a period, and many candidates for public gas you will be faced with. In public, you will see shingles or placards which bears big face of a candidate. Actually exciting to boost the region. So one point of strengths, we now maintain a local election system and constitutionally safeguarded in some sense. However, that institutional mandate would not be the same with political parties. So we may have options about the extent of intervention, involvement. How do you consider the strengths of involvement through the root base of a public offices? Do you consider the political party would produce more public good if they officially select their nominees for a lowest base of public office? So the major opposition party and new leader, first one, who now in some distance about that issue. Who do you support? Just one who weaken and undermine since the recent poll endorsed the active engagement of a major opposition party. It promised would go on otherwise, I believe. So the inner party struggle would be foreseeable. Do you agree? Interesting, actually. So the kind of issues all be included in our subject, and you will now increase your perception and thought about our neighbor or events and others. You may now serve as a public officer and empowered to admit some specific policy areas, and you are now responsible to create the rules and implement the law and public policy. So, actually, the trade policy is any most primacy in highly strong profile of many countries. Typically, that would be the case long identified in South Korea and United States. I would said the context of USTR in terms of international and national law and public administration. In comparison, I now illustrate some impact which might be attributed to the transition of president. So I now pick up a late president in 2012. She is actually a great figure in terms of Korean politics, and also has a rich career. Who served as a congressman and also major figure in ruling party about his long years. And his campaign promise is to transfer the authority of trade policy to the Ministry of Industries and Resources. So we have generally is considered the trade policy would be more intimately related with a diplomatic affairs. So like a commercial diplomatic concept of effective negotiation to advocate national interests of commerce. The vaccine problems imposed in multifaceted dimension, and also in terms of multiplicity of norms would be characteristic in this area of policy. So the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, what we call MFA, would be most ideal